Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we're about to get started with Open Mic Live, and it is September 2nd of 2021. And as always, we start out with a word from our sponsors. As long as I can find it.
At InDigital, we know the public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESI Net goes beyond industry standards, not only i3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Here in Greenville County, we have 8 different places where a 911 call can be answered.
It is the largest county in South Carolina. It's a challenge.
The type of information that a telecommunicator gets from Radius Plus is location-based technology. You can see where the caller is, if they have a medical issue, if they speak a different language. They're immediately able to text to that caller in their native language. It reduces response times because it immediately gets first responders where they need to be.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Oh yeah, what is going on? Once again, we are back for Open Mic Live, and I am live here with all of you on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter, and right over here as well for Instagram Live. So I got both of them going right now. And then for all of you who are over here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, how does it sound? Does everything sound okay? So I'm pushing the limits of my internet right now. I want to test this. I want to see how this works. So for everyone here, I am pushing at like high definition, and then I switched it to stereo audio just because I just wanted to see what would happen. So sounds great. Okay, good. All right. Everything sounds good. We're good over here on Instagram as well. What's up, Drew Breezy? Yeah. Leah Missildine, what is going on? And all right, so we got everybody jumping in. So for the both of you, so weird. I'm hoping one of these days there will be be a setup, or at least an addition here on StreamYard that I use for all of social media, but to also include Instagram. That would be excellent to be able to do that. Then I can have everyone here in one spot. I won't have to have my phone propped up against a water bottle. It's so DIY style, man. Which is fine. It's fine. It's good, right? It works. It works. So as always, on Thursdays, because we're, towards the end of the week, how are you feeling? How are things going? What is your number? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, and 10 being amazing, how are you feeling? I would say I'm at a 9. This is pretty good. It's been an excellent week. Super happy. The most amount. Super happy. Everything is good. And today was awesome, very productive, got a lot of stuff done, but also got a chance to join in on the workshop today that 911 Wonder Women Inc. Had going on. So amazing stuff. There was so many good speakers, a lot of good things. Make sure to go back and check it out, register, check it out. It's been really good. Let's see, everyone checking in here with their numbers. Also, where are you at? Roll call. Where are you watching from? What are you doing? Let me look over here to Instagram really quick. So we got a 6 and we've got an 8. I just spit a little bit there. Jeez, what the hell? What's going on here? Let's see. We've got Tim coming in here at an 8. Got Ray. What's going on, Ray? We are live. Solid 9. Becky. A 4, Deborah a 5, Kate a 5. Okay, hopefully we can get those lower numbers up. Hopefully we can get those up there. I'm hoping so. Mike says that his location is my mom's house. What a dick. Oh, that's funny. Or just in Austin. That's pretty funny, dude. Oh, that was amazing. Let's see. Drew's out of Tampa. Excellent. Good. Awesome. So if this is your first time at Open Mic Live, please throw that in the comments as well, whether it be here or here on Instagram. I definitely like to know when there are new folks that jump in for Open Mic Live. And if it is your first time here for Open Mic Live, just a brief history here really quick on how all of this started. So Open Mic has always been part of what? I'm sorry, I was reading one of the comments there. Is always been part of Imagine Listening. Okay, it's from 2017, but when the pandemic and everything started, I was just reading a lot of posts and comments. People were down, and just one night on a whim, I ended up going live at like 11 or 11:30 at night and just started sharing funny stories and just talking with everyone. And a bunch of people joined in, and it ended up becoming a thing where every Thursday, we gather here to take about an hour worth of time to just forget about the bullshit, right? Just forget about the bullshit in the world just for an hour or so that we can share some funny 911 stories or funny incidents in 911 that has happened. And, with you, whether it be in the center or with coworkers or whichever, anything like that. But then also started adding in Dispatch This, where we've got some funny pictures and stuff that people send in. And I got one that I was going to do last week, but we're going to do it this week instead. I already put it out there. I've got some comments that I'll be reading, but also when I put the picture up, I want you to be able to put some of that information out there in the comments as well as to what is going on. So let me look back over here. Let's see. So we've got folks out of Alaska. Very nice. Pensacola, Florida. Pensacola. I always love flying into Pensacola because there's a Whataburger there. That probably sounds stupid, but every time I've gone to the Gulf Coast Conference in Alabama and I fly into Pensacola, this is the first place I stop. I'm down with the thickness, yo. So I will stop there and hook myself up with some Whataburger, and then I will drive my ass to the Gulf Coast Conference. It's always fun. So big ups to Pensacola there. God, that sounds, very, very good. Let's see. Mike says, come back to Austin, man. Yeah, downtown Austin, there's an amazing barbecue place. I cannot remember the name, but is so good. Let's see. Becky over here says it was a great training day. She's saying hello from Kansas. So we got Virginia, Georgia. And Melissa says, oh, that laugh. I hope that's a good thing. Let's see. And Sarah, my girl Sarah, what is going on out of Orlando? And then Tim, this is my first time for September 2021. Well, yeah, that's right. Same. Let me look over here. Leah, homegirl Leah is over here representing Alabama. That's what I'm talking about. Very, very nice. And let's see. Kate says, it is. Bring my 5 to a 6. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, good. Just making sure. Let's see. Oh, Ernie Stevens, what's going on, brother man? Oh, it's good to see you. It was awesome to see you out in Texas. And we just, all of us had such a good time. The videos were excellent. And so Stacy joining in from Wisconsin. What is going on? And then Leah, Michigan Leah. So I've got Michigan Leah here. I've got my Leah here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And then Sarah's Leah is over here on Instagram. Love it. We're all cool, though. We're all homies. That is awesome. All right. Excellent. Well, welcome, everyone, once again to Open Mic Live. And if you have any funny 911 stories, please throw them in there and in the comments, and I will go ahead and read them. See, Kate, New Hampshire 911. Awesome. I haven't been to New Hampshire in a while. The last time I was there was for the it was for your conference. I was flying in. I was the only representative of the company that I was working for that was going to be there. And oh, my homie Ryan Chambers, what's going on? Love the white glasses. Yeah, dude, thank you. So I fly in. It's the middle of the night. And I thought that it was going to be a pretty easy drive to get over there, okay? But it wasn't. It was not. And it was in the middle of the night. I just remember tons of curves and finally getting to the hotel and center where the New Hampshire conference was going to be, which is beautiful. But it reminded me a little bit of the hotel from The Shining. And I was exhausted. When I finally got there, it was like 3:30 in the morning. And I remember walking in dog tired, and the person, I kind of had to wake them up, who was sleeping in the back, who was, working the front desk. And the person comes up and Ernie says, welcome to Hotel California. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can check out, but you can never leave. That's kind of how it was. But the place was really cool. Either way, I walk in, the person comes out, and they said, Are you Mr. Martinez? And I said, how did you know? And she goes, you're the only one who hasn't checked in yet. And I was just about to cancel your reservation. I was like, no. Please don't do that, because then I have nowhere to stay. Well, other than my car, of course, and I guess I could have. And see, Kate says, lucky you didn't hit a moose. Dude, there were signs everywhere about, just moose signs. Like, I was kind of freaking out. I was hoping that I wasn't going to hit anything either. She says, sometimes they just stand around the road. Yeah, that would have sucked. And she says, oh, you must have been at the Mount Washington Hotel. I think so. Yeah, it was sitting all the way at the top, and I had to drive all the way up. I ended up asking if I could set up the booth stuff that I had early. So the person let me in, and I set up and everything. And then I went and I slept for just a couple hours. I didn't get a chance to sleep much, but when I got through the rest of the day, I went to sleep early. And when I woke up, I thought it was the next day, and it was like 11 at night. I was like, what the hell am I going to do for this time? Luckily, they had a pretty badass arcade. So I went in there and played games. But man, that arcade reminded me of Maximum Overdrive. Have any of you seen the movie Maximum Overdrive? Yes? No? I'll wait a moment to see. It's an older movie. Stephen King story. It's got Emilio Estevez in it. Okay, Melissa Alterio says yes. Okay, yes. There's a scene in Maximum Overdrive where this dude gets electrocuted playing a pinball machine. Or maybe it was Pac-Man. I don't know, one of the two. Either way, that arcade, that's what that arcade looked like in that hotel. And it was spooky as shit, especially when I'm playing a game on one side and the other one or on the other side, there's a game that's like playing by itself and is talking. And I was like, "Oh right, bye." Like, I was like, "Hell no, I am not going to stay in here any longer." So I don't know if there was like ghosts up in that piece or not, but it's crazy. And so Ryan says, "I've got big news but can't share until next week. I'll text you first." All right, I'm looking for that. And so Melissa says, "We're dating ourselves." I know, but it's a good movie. If you've not seen Maximum Overdrive, make sure to check it out. Every vehicle comes to life and starts murdering people. It's a crazy freaking movie, but it's Stephen King. What can you expect? So Ernie says, "Did a 2 a.m. trucker pull on to play Space Invaders?" Yeah, dude, I don't know, but it was creepy. I don't even remember what game I was playing, but the one that was going by itself, it was a pinball game, and you could hear the the flippers just going by themselves and stuff. I mean, I think some of those have demo modes, but this one was just going and going and going, and it was freaking me out, man. I was like, hell no, like I'm not gonna stay. It was pretty freaky. Let's see. Got a story in here that says not a 911 due to an officer being close by, but here's mine. Okay, so there are just some things in life that you can just not make up out of thin air, and the story I'm about to tell is one of those things that just by no circumstances can be made up. Oh shit. Okay. It says, "I only wish I had a photo to prove it." Okay, so continuing on, it says, "So this morning, on my way to work around 5:30 in the morning, I decided to grab an iced mocha from Starbucks near Walmart. I passed Walmart and Culver's, proceeded to get in the turn lane to take the service." Oh, that's where it stops. That's where it stops. Hold on. Okay, so Stacy, it stops right at the word service, and then there's like an ellipsis. Can you copy and paste the rest of it? Por please. So I can read it. Let's see. Mike says, "You have to go over the top, man. Good movie. Over the top. Good movie." That is an excellent one. Another one with truckers, but not possessed or anything like that. Let's see. Yes, Stacy, if you're still there, please copy and paste the rest of the story, because for whatever reason on StreamYard, it doesn't show all of the stuff. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. All right. "I passed Walmart and Culver's, proceeded to get in the turn lane to take the service towards my destination. After the Speedway and the dumpsters for the mini strip of places next door, I notice a black van with its door open, and beside that van with the door open sits a man about 5 feet away on a 5-gallon bucket. After seeing the sight that I was so unfortunate to witness, I turned around in the Walmart parking lot and headed straight for the officer on the corner of," it was like Milwaukee, "and Cranston. I rolled down my window and said, 'Excuse me, sir, I hate to ruin your day.'" And then it stops there. Damn it. It stops right there. "I hate to ruin your day." Copy and paste the rest of it, please. I need to send an email to StreamYard and say, why? Why the hell do you not allow for all of the story to be there? I apologize. I have no control over this. If you could see what I'm seeing. Oh, is that where it stops right there? "Excuse me, sir, I hate to ruin your day, but a guy is taking a crap." Is that what it is? Is that all it says? "I can see the whole story, but can't copy it for you." Is that where it ends, though? "Excuse me, sir, I hate to ruin your day and more than likely set the tone for your entire day in this way, but I need to make you aware of this." He said, "What can I do for you?" I said, "Over behind Papa Murphy's, there is a man on a bucket next to a black van." He said, "Yeah, and?" I said, He's naked, taking his morning shit, reading a newspaper. Oh no, my eyes are watering and stinging now. Okay, hold on. We'll make it through this. Jeez. He's taking his morning shit, reading a newspaper. The officer's jaw dropped. He thanked me and started moving immediately. Now I have seen everything there is to see. Oh no. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyone else here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, or here on Instagram, has that ever happened to you? That is... And by Papa Murphy's? Oh, man. Just plopped out a shit pizza. That's so horrible. Oh, man. I can just imagine you, though. You know, you rolling up and the officer's like, yeah, and? What's so wrong with that? What's wrong with that person being over there? He's naked. Now, did you say naked or did you say naked? He's naked. Like, how did... He's naked, taking his morning shite, reading a newspaper. Let's see. 9 years later, in good old... naked. Okay, cool. She said naked. 9 years later, in good old Ben... What is it? Supposed to be Benoit? I watched a guy take a shit in the bushes between the two drive-through windows at Burger King. Like, they didn't have it his way, so... Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. This has happened to you twice now? What? The shit really does follow you. That sucks. But I don't know. I can't imagine. I guess doing that. I mean, I guess if you got to go, you got to go. Says someone here in the comments over here, it says shit magnet. Literally, yes. Let's see. Ernie here says, I saw someone chopping beef on the side of a Taco Bell. He said chopping beef. Oh my God. I don't think oh man, that is funny right there. I've heard dropping heat. I've heard pinching a loaf. Meat biscuits. But I don't know why chopping beef just... Oh my God. Oh, I should have put my contacts in, because when I put my contacts in and I'm laughing and everything like this, my eyes don't start burning. Oh man. Let's see. Stacy says, I'm friends with the folks on the police force. James says, well, that's a new way to use that phrase. For real, man. Stacy says, dead as fuck. Oh, man. Kate says, I had a caller with a very thick accent say, someone climb up and shit my house. I said, he what? He said, he climb up a ladder and open my window and shit my house. Oh, my Lord. Man, I hope all of your numbers end up going up after this. This is the shit that happens. Literally the shit that happens in 911, in public safety in general. Oh, man. This is crazy. Let's see. We got one over here on Instagram that says, my brother was a firefighter and responded in an ambo to a guy that was waiting for an oil change, had to shit, but refused to go inside. So he pulled behind the, he pulled behind the Peter Piper pizza and shit in a ditch. What the hell? What? Okay, wait. What's with the pizza places? Like, why are people dropping loads at pizza places? I don't get it. Oh man. Oh, okay. So it goes on to say here, he lost his balance and fell into his shit and fell into the ditch. My brother made sure he was okay and left fire to clean it up. Dude got back in his truck and got back in line to get an oil change. I mean, he changed his oil already too, though. Oh my God. This is what the hell? Stacy says, I'm sorry I started the shit show. Yes. Oh man. That's good stuff. I mean, the humor, that's what I mean. That's good stuff. Whoo. Oh my Lord. Is my mom in here? Like, last week there was so much different shit that was talked about, different phone calls and everything. And my mom was actually watching the whole time. She was in the comments, like towards the end. She's like, "Hola." I was like, crap, have you been there the whole time? And it turned out that she was. But you know, that's what makes this fun. Okay, if you have any other stories, please put them in the comments. I will read them. We will discuss them. Okay, we will discuss them. And as Mike says over here on Instagram, shitty start to open mic. Yes. And also, please make sure to throw in some reactions. Share this broadcast on your page or your favorite dispatch page, wherever. And same here as well on Instagram. Thank you very much for being here. And let's see. So recently, and what? I'll just say a subject. Just in case. I don't want to say it and not be something that I'm supposed to say. Subject had pooped in her pants. Okay. We have 3 hospitals. One in the city. EMS was started. I figured. I just didn't want to... EMS was alerted to the code brown. And when they arrived at City Division, the response was arriving at Shitty. The Shitty Division? God. Oh, man. Hello, everyone on Instagram. There's more that are jumping in here. Thank you for joining us. Whoo. Oh, this is good. This has been good. Okay. Again, continue to throw your stories in there. I will go ahead and read them, but I'm going to put a picture up on the screen for Dispatch This. Dawn, what is going on? Welcome. Let me go ahead and pull this image up here. And if I didn't mention it already, only because we jumped right into everything, this live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital, Rapid Deploy, as well as Carbine. Thank you very, very much to the sponsors for all of this. And to patrons as well, a big shout out to all of you. Episodes posted recently is episode 401 with Gary Hill, and an excellent episode. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And then episode 402 is going to be going out tomorrow, and that's with Vicky, and she's out of California, Banning PD. Another awesome episode that is going to be going or premiering live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and then the audio version will be going out as well. So make sure to check out those. And I have episodes 403 and 404 coming up as well. And it is going to be It is going to be good. I have several episodes on deck that I'm going to be putting them out 2 at a time, 2 per week, and then have a whole shitload of Dispatchers Roundtable episodes that are going to be coming out as well. So make sure to look out for that. And hold on a minute here. Hey, what's going on? I was trying to look at your picture here and see who it is. It is good to see you on here. Hold on, I'm looking over here where I'm at, and then let's see. Kate says, "And Charmin toilet paper." That's right. Oh, the picture. Hold on, just 1 second here. Okay, so this was shared last week by a good friend of the show, and I'm excited to put this one up here. This is going to be fun. Don says, "Hey, Hollywood, when's the secret announcement dropping?" I don't know. I'm waiting to find out. Okay. I'm waiting to find out when it's going to be coming in, and or when I'm allowed to, I guess. I'm just waiting on that. Let's see. Char here says, "New drinking game every time Ricardo says shit tonight." I know, right? Because that's how all of this started. It was all about shit. So there's one drink. And okay, we got another story here really quick before I pull the picture up here. And let's see. It says, "I worked in a morgue and had a woman enter the employee elevator. I had a body on the gurney covered. This woman takes a deep smell and says," the woman takes a takes a deep smell and says, "What's for lunch? Smells good." I had to keep my shit together until we reached the basement where the bodies are kept and the lunchroom was. Wait a minute. Jackie, there you are. Yes, it is. It's right. Going back and forth. Yes, this is the spot. Welcome. Okay, hold on a minute. The lunchroom was down in the same place, like the same area as all the bodies? Oh no. Okay. So can you describe what it smelled like? Other than lunch. That one person said lunch. They were probably a cannibal, yo. Nearby. Yep. Oh, dude. Can you imagine? No way. That sucks. Let's see. I'm at work. No drinking games for me. And Kim says, "My cousin is a sheriff in New Orleans. He's had a busy week." Yes, I bet. Yesterday on the news, he told everyone to stop being gas holes. Oh man, people were fighting in line due to having to wait hours. I can't even imagine being in that situation, but to call them gas holes on the news, no less. That is amazing. That is perfect right there. I wish I could be the one to say it. I mean, on the news, I mean. Let's see. Stacy says, "Wasn't pleasant. Burn." Oh, yeah, I can just imagine then. Shar says, "Deborah, drink coffee, water, drink of choice. LOL, lots of bathroom breaks tonight." What? And then, so Joy says, having a fried green tomatoes moment. Yeah. Don says, "Gas holes. That's freaking awesome." Kim says, "True story." Oh, you even put his name there. Oh, that's good. That is good. I like it. Here, right here. Poof. There's the story right there. Oh man, that is funny stuff right there. All right, let me scroll back down. Oh, there's the hashtag. First hashtag of the night. Hashtag gas holes. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to put the picture up here, and for those here on Instagram, I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see it. All right, let me share this here. As always, thank you, all of you, for joining me here tonight so that we can talk about some funny stuff, some funny shit. Okay, so this was shared. Now let me grab this and turn the camera around. All right, right there. So this was shared last week, and I'm getting a chance to put it up there now. So this is out of the Sandy Springs Police Department. This is out of Georgia, and it says the SSPD is investigating this crash, and where these three vehicles tried taking the exit at the same time. No injuries were reported. Okay. This is what I'm looking for, okay? How would you dispatch this? Okay. How would you dispatch this? One. And then how do you think this call would come in? Like if you were the caller, how do you think this would come in? Because this is what I'm looking for. I want to I want to know how you think this would come in. And I already have comments and such from others who had been posting when I first put the picture out there, okay? So I'm going to read those as well, but I want to see what you think. And we can also discuss what these fools were thinking probably at the time that they were doing this. All right, now on Instagram, since you've seen the picture, I'm going to turn this back around to my ugly mug here. Okay. All right. We've got some stuff coming in here. So let's see. First hashtag of the night. Y'all been slacking. Yeah. Let's see. Jackie says, I instantly thought of my kids fighting to be first in line. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Josie says, so reporting 3 vehicles that couldn't decide who was going to be the meat in the sandwich. Oh, that's great. Yes. Let's see. Jackie says, respond to the incident of no winners. Oh, I like that one. That's good. Let's see. Be en route to the exit ramp for a monkey in the middle gone wrong. Oh, Kim says, those are the gas holes racing to the gas station. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So you on Instagram here, what do you think? How would you put that out there? How do you think it would come in? That stuff as well. I want to read what you have. And if you want to look at the picture again, let me know and I'll switch the camera around. Let's see. Someone here says, I wouldn't have called. Let's see. Melissa says, I told you to let me go first. We got one here that says, report of a vehicle threesome on the exit. Oh, dude. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's see. Kate says, we're all trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Let's see. As for being the caller, yeah, nope, I don't get involved. But if you were the caller, like let's pretend if you were the caller calling this in, how would you call it in? And over here on Instagram it says, that's the winner. Vehicle threesome. That's the winner. Oh, right here. Report of a vehicle threesome on the exit. Oh man, that is funny. All right, I want to read some of the ones that were shared on here as well. Let's see. We got one here that says lube needed on the off ramp. Right? I need a lube job. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, dude, can you imagine? Oh, okay, hold on a minute. Looks like a barricade. We got another one here. It says, I'm not sure what happened. I just saw a lot of sparks and then 3 cars just stopped. I didn't stop because I had my kids in the car. That's exactly how that would come in too. Someone would call it in and just give a brief description of what was going on. But yes, they would not stop. And the person maybe not even had any kids in the car. They were just saying it because they just wanted to be able to leave. That's exactly how it went down. Let's see. Over here on Instagram, caller says, I just watched the first Three Stooges routine with actual cars. Whoop, 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 whoop. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, let's see. It says, okay, if I was the caller, So I'm trying to get off at exit 26 to get to my favorite coffee shop, and these 3 gas holes have the ramp blocked. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh my God, always with the kids in the car. Yes, right? Whenever there's a call that comes in like this, there's always kids in the car. But I'm telling you, it's probably, there was probably no kids there at all. 3 drivers who practice quantum mechanics occupying the same space at the same time. No, it is funny because think about the officers. If you're giving that out, the officers are like sitting there like, wait, what? What did they just say? And then they would make you say it again. Joyce says takes 2 GMCs to take out a Mustang. Oh, it is 2 GMCs. I wasn't even paying attention to the cars. Oh, man. See, Josie says, I want to ask them if their coffee is in the car, too, because that's about as relevant as the kids' comment. Oh, this is good. This is excellent. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, because I've got other ones here that I want to read that people have said as well. I see Don says, my husband was working a wreck one time and they had a medical chopper on the ground picking up, and some idiot pulls up to my husband and says, so I can't get through here? Like, for real? Like, is that really a question, man? Like, seriously. I mean, you see the helicopter. I mean, have some patience. Don't be a dick. Like, just wait. You obviously cannot get through at the moment. That is funny. Welcome to, the more of the people that are coming in here on Instagram, and those who are joining us here as well on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Let's see. Love when they call in someone giving them the finger and say, and I got my effing kids in the car. Right. Like, oh no, your kid saw a middle finger. Like, I'm sorry that happened, but it doesn't mean the officer's going to get there any faster because, they threw up a finger. I mean, your kid probably threw it back, not knowing what it was, right? Let me see. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Don goes on to say, he was like, yeah, hang on. Let me tell them to lift up a little so you can pass under. See, that's funny right there. I like that response because that's kind of, I would want to give that type of response as well, See, Jackie says, looks like a double stuffed Oreo. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. And see, is that a terrain? I don't know. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I'm not sure. In the picture. Let's see. Only they don't say effing. They let it rip and let the kids hear it. Well, of course. Yeah. Let's see. Deborah says, off topic. I did once mark an officer en route to the animal hospital as transporting the what? Oh, it's a parrot. He was so confused. Oh, you were giving it the... Oh, that's hilarious right there. I probably would have been confused as well. Central, can you repeat? Like, can you 10-9? Like, what did you say? I would have been that one. I would have been the officer. Like, I have no idea what you just said to me, but sure, I'm en route. Don says, yeah, my husband is that smart ass cop you don't have to have, or you don't, that smart ass cop you don't want to have to deal with. So you go to the PD to complain instead. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Let's see. James says, cell phones first came out and the callers would say, I am reporting a speeding car. And, oh shit, hold on a minute. I got to roll back up. Let's see, and say, I'm reporting a speeding car and it's right in front of me. So you are speeding? Okay, so there's one right there. How many of you have taken a BOL like that or a BOLO? It depends on the area that you're in. You know, whether it's a BOL or a BOLO, it's the same shit. It's the same thing. So be on the lookout. But have you had that before, where you're taking a call and yeah, like a 911 or emergency? Yeah. So I'm following this car right now. Okay. They passed me up. They were going really fast. They're all over the road. Huh? That's the one that people always say. They're all over the road right now. Okay. What's the vehicle description? You get the vehicle description. About how fast do you think you're going? Or they're going? They're going about 85. Well, how do you know that? Well, that's about the speed that I'm going. Dude. Slow down. Let's be safe. Because you're speeding right now as well. I appreciate you helping out, but you're making it worse. It happens all the time, right? It usually happens all the time. Good one, James. That is excellent. Let's see. We got another one here that says, my husband called in an erratic driver. Erratic. Some people on an open mic, they end up saying erotic. An erratic driver. And while pulled over, the driver started tossing baggies out. When the officer was walking away, my husband was able to show the officers where the drugs landed. Oh, snap. Oh, man. That's crazy. Let me see here. Donald, what is going on, man? Let's see. We got one here that says, when I worked EMS, I had a helicopter on the ground at an intersection. A driver actually walked up to me and asked if I could hurry up because they were late for work. What? And no, I can't. Well, will you call my boss and tell them why I'm late? No, I'm busy. Get in your car and go back to the last intersection and turn left. Okay. If you're late and you want somebody to call to explain, you need to wake up earlier. Obviously, you have some issues. If you're that worried that you want someone to call in so that you have proof of the reason why you're late, set another alarm. Oh, man, that's funny. Let's see, Don says, every damn day when I worked for the Highway Patrol, OMG. Let's see, and the callers almost always say, they're going at least 100. You're right. Yeah, they they do. Don says, Melissa, I've actually had people stuck in traffic call 911 and ask me to call their boss and tell them they were stuck in traffic. All of you here on Instagram, have you had that happen as well? I'm curious. Let's see. Melissa says, busted. Kate says, so many callers that say sporadic driver. Erratic, sporadic, erotic. All of those end up coming out. And especially when someone ends up saying it's an erotic driver, you're like, ooh, oots, ooh, 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 oots, ooh. I was like, oh man, we got a sexy ass car driving erotic. Oh, this is wow. This is taking a turn. Let's see. Jackie here says, I like it when they say I'm going to follow him until officers get there. Meanwhile, all of my officers are at a DV and no one is going to break for this. Yes. Right. Yeah. A lot of times that happens as well. And oh, hold on a minute. Here on Instagram, Mike says, oh yeah, say erotic driver slower. Erotic driver. Oh, geez. All right, let me see here. Let's see. Gundren says, crap, I totally forgot about you guys tonight. It's all good, yo. I've got the picture up here. I want you to add some to this too, for for this. How you think it would come in from a caller, or how you would dispatch this. Again, I have a bunch of comments from people already. I'm going to get to those, but these are just been so funny that I can't stop. Let's see. Don says, so is it just a Tennessee thing, or does this happen everywhere? People calling saying there's a crash / disabled vehicle / whatever in the media, medium, middle, everything but the median. No, it's not, because in Michigan, when I was working in dispatch in Michigan, it was the same thing. People would say those three: media, medium, middle. They would also say the meridian. The meridian. I remember that one because I remember someone was pissed off at me because I said, the meridian, do you mean the the median? And they would say, whatever it is, dispatch, just get somebody over there. There's a vehicle that just went into the meridian. Like, okay, I'm getting somebody out there. My apologies. No, Don, you're not the only one. And let's see. Oh, I got to scroll up. Holy shit, there's so much that's coming in. I gotta catch up. Let's see. Melissa says, no, like I do, or do like I do, alarm at 4:15, 4:30, and just to be safe, 4:40. And then to all the dispatchers, thank you for helping keep our officers safe and for your service to your communities. Oh, that is awesome right there. I'll put that out there. That is excellent. An excellent shout out. Excuse me. Kate over here says, we're always getting people calling and saying they're en route to the hospital and want us to call ahead to the hospital. What am I? The damn concierge? I've had that before. Luckily, but this person was actually driving. Like, they didn't want to hang up. They were driving all the way there. And luckily I knew exactly where they were at because I used to live in the area and I could tell them, landmarks and a bunch of other stuff. And that one ended up working out, but there have been a few other ones that's like, huh? Let's see. This other one says, isn't the meridian like a sea or something? Oh no, that's the Mediterranean. That's good. Let me see here. We had a plate on a traffic stop the other night. BJS 4 EVR. That was the plate. What? Oh, no way. That is something else right there. Let's see, Kate says, yes, but in 20 years, I've only had one person say comedian. What? Comedian? Like for the median? Yes. Hold on a minute. Let me go. I got to scroll back up. There's so many that are coming in here right now. They are complaining and you ask them, well, what lane are you driving? Well, the left lane. What? We'll get out of the left lane. Then they don't have to pass you on the right and give you the, the illegal finger. Another one here says, I want to report a kumbaya on the exit ramp. Oh, this is fun. I love this. I know I always say it, but I really do. I mean it every single time. This is so much fun going through and doing this. It's almost the end of the hour and I have all these comments. So, okay, I'm going to get to the comments. Again, this is too much fun. Let's see. Tim says, also the grassy strip between the roads. Okay, yes, no, that's right. I have heard that one as well. The grassy strip between the roads. Let's see, James says, as a dispatcher, for the life of me, I couldn't say median. I would say all of the words you listed. You crack me up, James. That's awesome. Let's see, Don says, we get the ones that say they are en route to the hospital and have their flashers on, and could we tell the cops not to stop them? I think I've had that one before as well. I've had that one too. Let's see, Stacy says, I had dispatch on the phone middle of winter here in Wisconsin with a driver who was being a complete dick while, while giving the description of the driver, hit the median and blew his front end off. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. We got one over here from Instagram that says, caller said they want to remain unanimous. Yes, that. Unanimous. Kate says, gotta go to bed. This was really fun. Thanks so much. I'm at a 9 now. Yes, good. Oh, Kate, that is awesome. Have an excellent night. We've only got a few more minutes here as well, but this has been excellent. I'm glad your number was able to go up. That is awesome. Donald says the center divide. That one I have not heard. The center divide. I have not heard that one before. That is funny. Okay, I'm gonna read some of these comments here really quick, and then I have another question for you. Okay, I got another question, mostly because on an app that I have for movie trailers, the name of this movie is something that messed me up a while back. So I'm hoping, well, not hoping. I want to see what word you might have as well. And okay, so let me look at this. What is this? 2 Chevys pushing a Ford off the road. Two Chevys? Jackie says, we had a caller rushing to the hospital. Female was having a baby. As we're going through protocol, the caller said, we're being stopped by the police. PD dispatcher had to relay that a baby was being born. He got to the window in time to open the door and catch the baby. This is like, touchdown. We caught it. Here, let me move this over here. Okay, then so I'm going to keep the picture here though. Let's see. Y'all have good thoughts for the folks in Middle Tennessee tomorrow. We're doing debriefings for all the responders from the floods a couple weeks ago. Yes. Good vibes, thoughts, prayers for those debriefings. I can't even imagine. So really quick for this picture, for these comments. So a person here says that this call definitely came in as overturned vehicles, a car on fire, multiple fatalities, and ejection. Basically, as all of you know, listening to that, when people call in, they say what they think it is, and you've got all of this other stuff that's going on. So that's why they say that it definitely came in like this. And to the viewer here on Instagram who's at like a 3, I'm sorry, you're at a 3. Hopefully some of the little bit that's left here that we're going to be talking about, we can get that number up just a little bit more. But if anything, always please, reach out and everything. Please do. Let me see. This one here says, all too prideful to let someone get in front of them. Pride got them all nowhere. The cause of this car accident was their pride. Let's see. Another one here says, this looks like the aftermath of Hot Wheels race. That's true. If you were a big kid playing with these cars, you were just like, yep, Hot Wheels. That makes sense. Let's see. Let's see. The fastest vehicles are furthest behind. Another person here saying Three Stooges maneuver. A vehicle passed all 3 cars just prior and took the exit. You can read that one. Another one here, though, says, this is similar to a call I had a number of years ago. And it says, we had a policy in place that prohibited us from using the term drag race. Okay? Drag race. It's the word or the term they could not use on the air. And so I dispatched a drag race as 2 vehicles dragging abreast. What? So the person, again, on the air, said, or they dispatched the drag race as 2 vehicles dragging abreast. I pretty much instantly regretted the wording, and I'm sure you can imagine the crap I got for that one. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that is funny. Let me look at my notes really quick, because there was a couple other ones here. So there's three more that was here. One of them says the van wins by a nose, and then three idiots finally agreeing on something. The exit. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then the last one here is respond to exit 26. There you will find an accident involving three vehicles side by side. I want pictures. I can't imagine, okay? I can't imagine being one of these drivers in this. And what it says, was it a big breast? Shouldn't technically it had been two breasts? Yes. Can you imagine being one of the drivers in these vehicles? And you're all going in at the same time, looking back and forth at each other like, hell nah, son, you are not going to get through this. And you just start going? Like, are you that much of an asshole? That you really don't want the other person to go through? I mean, come on. Look, that is a pretty nice Mustang there, okay? The creeper van, the Chester van that's there in the middle, I don't know about that one. and then and the other one, I mean I'm just saying, if you're one of those drivers and you're looking at each other like oh, that's such bullshit. Each one of them an asshole, just trying to get through there. Okay. That is good stuff. Thank you so much for adding to this dispatch this. Thank you to Gundren for sharing it. This has been excellent. Thank you for joining me for this week's Open Mic Live. But before we go, I have this last question for you. I'm going to take this picture down really quick. And what? The guy in the van definitely has a bucket in the back from the story earlier. Yeah, probably dropping it like it's hot. What was it that you said, Ernie? Chopping meat? Oh, that's so horrible. It's hilarious. I love it. Let's see. Okay, so for your police departments, what were some of the slang terms used for the PD? Whether it be the sheriff's department, just straight up city PD, whatever. What are some of the slang terms that people used, or that you remember people calling in for? While you're thinking about it, you know, before you enter thing, or while you're typing stuff in, I have to mention this one because, again, I saw a movie trailer. Well, I didn't see the actual trailer. I just saw the picture for it. And the name of the movie is Cop Shop. Okay? I'm going to type it in the comments here. Carla, what's going on? Cop Shop. That's the name of the movie. I know I've told this story before, but it looks like there's some newer people here that are in the audience, whether it be on Instagram or here on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And I'm just going to mention this really quick. So it was early on in the in dispatch when I was working in Allegan. Okay, the last center that I worked at, where I finished off my my career for dispatch, and this guy calls in, and he he goes, I need to speak to an officer. And I said, okay. I said, well, you know, what's your location? What is going on? And the person ends up saying to me, I'm over here at the cop shop. And I said, what? And over here on Instagram, 50 and Popo. Yes. Those are some usual ones. Yes. But that's what I'm looking for, like the building as well. What are some of the slang terms that people used for it? And so I said, what? And the person goes, the cop shop. He was saying it kind of fast, and I couldn't understand him. And I said, sir, I really apologize. Okay. It's loud in here, which I was kind of using that to my advantage. and I said, can you repeat that one more time? And he goes, the cop shop. And I said, okay, hold on one moment. So I mute the microphone. Okay. I mute the microphone. And, okay. So it's a northeast thing. Okay. So this is when I worked in Michigan. I mean, it's not, fully northeast or anything, but it's north. But I had never heard that before. I'd never heard the cop shop before, but and because the person was saying it so fast, the cop shop, and I didn't know what he was saying. So I muted my microphone and I said out loud, I said, what is the cop shop? And no one in there knew what I was saying either. They didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, I started looking in our in-house computer. I started typing it the way I thought it sounded. And I get back on the line with the guy and, and I said, sir, is this like a restaurant or something? Oh my God. And he goes, what? And I said, is this a restaurant or something? Like, I'm looking in our computer and I can't find the name of this place. And he goes, what the hell is your problem? And I said, I'm sorry. Like, I'm new here. And he goes, the cop shop. And I said, I understand. That's what you're saying. I said, but I can't find where this is. Do you know the address? Do you have cross streets? Anything? And the dude goes, the police department. That's where I'm at. I'm at the police department. I felt like such a dumb ass. Not just dumb, a dumb ass. And I said, oh, the cop shop. and he says, yeah, man, what's wrong with y'all? And I said, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't understand what you were saying. I got you now. The cop shop. That's where you're at. And he goes, yeah, man. He's like, get somebody over here. So I end up having somebody walk outside. He was just standing in front of the city police department. So I had somebody walk out front and talk to the person. The person just had a couple of questions. And I'm sitting there like sweating. I was sweating because I couldn't figure this bullshit out, what he was saying. And then I stood up and I explained to my coworkers what it was that he was saying. And everyone who was in there had never heard cop shop either. Oh man, it was so stupid. It was so stupid, but it was fun. It was funny. And I can talk about it. I can laugh about it. Yeah. And like Don says, not even a dumbass. And this is in lowercase, a dumb ass in caps. Yes. That's Dumas. Oh, shit. Well, we are over the hour mark, and I want to thank all of you for being here on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter, and also here, all of you here on Instagram. Thank you so very much for joining me for Open Mic Live. This has been a lot of fun. How are you feeling now? How are your numbers? Those of you who are coming in a little bit later, please make sure to go back, watch some of this again. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of stuff that we were talking about. But how are you feeling right now? You know, there was a lot of high numbers. There was a few low numbers. I am surpassed the 10. I was at a 9 in the beginning. I'm feeling really good. And so for all of you, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, 10 being awesome, how are you feeling? You know, that's the whole point of Open Mic Live. We come together for about an hour or so out of our Thursday, and you know, we get together and we share funny 911 stories, or we do dispatch this, or we talk about all this other stuff that's just funny as shit. and it's always a good time. So thank you all so very much. I appreciate it more than you know, the support, just everything for Within the Trenches Media, the podcast, the I Am 911 movement, all of it. So thank you all so very much. Again, I appreciate it more than you know, and thank you for the job that you do as the most vital piece of public safety. Without you, none of this shit would work. So thank you very much for what you do. It's a hard job, stressful one, and not many people can do it, but you can. So thank you so much. This episode has been sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy and Carbine. If you have any questions or, you know, comments, anything you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us, and that is going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that is wttpodcast@gmail.com. If you're looking for any bonus content, you can check us out, and that's going to be patreon.com/wttpodcast. This can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, as well as Instagram. And for the flagship show, you can listen 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. And then a perk as well, an extra perk for those who are patrons. This episode, along with all the other live broadcasts, whether it be Dispatchers Roundtable or Open Mic Live, there's an audio version, and that goes out to patrons. So thank you so very much for that. And I will see you all later. As for the secret project that I was working on, you'll find out soon. You will find out soon. So thank you again. Have a good night, and we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers, everyone.